Hello there and welcome to the new channel.
Here to help you see
The new you.
My name is Carmine Ortega.
Dennis Calamba.
This is Nato Agbayani.
My name is Juan Lu.
I'm Chino.
I'm Trisha.
This is Apple Manansala.
This is Attorney Carlo Ibanez.
This is Attorney Sheila Santiago.
This is Angie.
This is Argamit.
My name is Dante Salama.
This is Jesse Francis Rebastillo.
I'm Dania Cunha.
Mon Mendoza.
I am Muppet Erhina.
I'm Leo Bryan. Mike.
Nice one, dear.
Sir Al Ian Barcelona.
Marvin Salazar. This is Sunny Haldons.
Heidi Lumainos.
This is Ivan Jude.
Patrick Hieronimo.
Alan Perez.
My name is Erwin Ursua.
Mine was Bob.
My name is Lloyd Luna and this is
Future.
The Talk.
Family Business.
The Puppet Stories.
After Shift.
PNC Town Hall.
YOLO.
Marketplace.
The Home Buyer.
HR Hotline.
Danny Art Show.
Healthline.
Foreign Affairs.
COVID stories.
Awesome Day Show.
Thank you.
Money and more.
Cybernext.
Women at Work.
Win Within.
Port Project.
The Big Picture.
Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. But sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you. Sometimes life makes you blind and you choose something bad. You just wanna cry and hide and save your face from the crowd. But sometimes life makes you see the beauty in you and me. When you look up above, there is God and there is love. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new. We're here to help you see the newness of life. We're here to help you feel your hope is so real. You got the power to see. We'll help you see the new you. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello there and welcome to the new channel. We are here to help you see the new you. My name is Lloyd Luna and this is The Big Picture. Good evening to you all, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, or wherever you're watching from around the world. Good evening. It's the 26th day of November. I believe it's a Thursday. We're saying hi to Dong Barrientos, Sumumpong, and Susan Makuha, already watching in the show, along with my mom and my dad. Of course, they are always watching, and they are watching live from Australia. By the way, Ernesto Dina is here, along with sino ito mga ito? Si Ferlin Timoteo, saka si Nile Ko Josh. Oo, Bagaporo. Good evening to you all. Yasmin, hello. Guy is also here. Maraming salamat sa pagtutok agad dito po sa ating show, the Big Picture on the new channel. Interesting night because we're going to talk about this is the night. This is the night of healing. So I'm excited to bring in my guests for tonight. But before that, syempre, gawin muna natin ating mga pre-show routine. Again, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nakatutok na. If you're watching us live right now, please do share our live stream link. You can also organize your own watch party. Send the same link to your messenger groups, sa mga chat groups ninyo. Pakisend na lang. And you can also watch us live on youtube.com/TNCnow. And if you're going to watch us on youtube.com/TNCnow and drop some comments in there, and you become our lucky viewer for tonight because we're going to choose one, you're going to get an opportunity to have a gift courtesy of Unisol and TNC. Again, pwede po kayo magkaroon ng regalo mula sa amin kung manonood kayo sa youtube.com/TNCnow. And the item that you can get, watch the clip. Yes, that's washable face mask, courtesy of Unisol and TNC. That's worth 800 pesos. And if you're living within Metro Manila, delivery is on us, no problem. Hello, Lloyda Torres. Si Ma'am Connie Pablo is already watching. Okay, share our live stream link. If you're watching on replay, you can share the same video to your friends so that they can also watch the same inspirational show. And as I told you before this, we're going to talk about a lot of healing tonight. So sana ma-inspire kayo ng episode natin for tonight. As in, pwede rin po kayo makipag-engage. Please do engage. Write your comments on our comment stream down below. If you have questions, ask us. If you have some comments, drop some comments in there. Kung may mga ipapabati kayo, ipabati nyo lang sa amin. Walang problema. And please do let us know where you're watching from para mabati din naman natin yung bayan or city or lugar kung saan kayo nanonood. Again, please do write down in our comment stream down below the place where you're watching from. Hello, Nelly Visparas. All right, interesting time, right? Interesting time. The new channel is proud supporter of the Association of Filipino Franchisers Incorporated campaign of Bayanihan, B-U-Y, Yanihan, Bayanihan. And so a couple of weeks ago, we were invited to join a video shoot to be part of the music video that involves Gary Valenciano. So, para po sa lahat ng micro, small, and medium enterprises, kung nandito kayo sa sector na ito, I'm really wishing that you get inspiration from the clip that we're going to show. Please watch.
Nandyan na nga, balik sa simula, ganyan lang talaga. Hirap sa umpisa, ngunit ano nga bang meron? Tulihan ng hamon ng bawat umaga. Basta't nandyan ka, may pag-asa. Dahan-dahan, sabay-sabay, anumang pagsubok ng buhay. Dahan-dahan tayo ay muling babangon. Tuloy-tuloy ang tulong, sabay din tayo muling susulong. Pwede bang mangarap ng bagong araw? Pwede bang mangarap? Pwede pa, pwede pa, oh, oh. Pwede pang mangarap, pwede pang mangarap. Iwan ang pangamba. Pwede pang mangarap, pwede pang mangarap. Basta't kasama ka, basta't nandyan ka, may pag-asa. Dahan-dahan, sabay-sabay, anumang pagsubok ng buhay. Dahan-dahan tayo ay muling babangon. Tuloy-tuloy ang tulong, sabay din tayo muling susulong. Pwede bang mangarap ng bagong araw? Pwede bang mangarap? Pwede pa, pwede pa, oh no. Pwede pang mangarap, pwede pang mangarap. Iwan ang pangamba. Pwede pang mangarap, pwede pang mangarap. Basta't kasama ka, pwede pang mangarap.
To know more about the Bayanihan Expo, Virtual Expo, please go to the Association of Filipino Franchisers Incorporated webpage via Facebook, so you can know the schedule and how you can join their Virtual Expo. All right, in the meantime, I told you before I bring in our guests for tonight, I'm going to let go of the headlines from the Manila Times because we have a lot to talk about healing, and healing. Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio are Ayyi Gardiola and Karen Ann Navarro. Good evening to you and welcome to The Big Picture.
Good evening, Lloyd. Thank you for having us.
Excited. And before you can even say anything more other than good evening, we'd like to show a poster of what we're going to talk about tonight. So I believe that you're going to have an event, an online event, Kaya Natin To. It's a 4-day Mind, Body, Spirit Festival featuring 30 speakers, facilitators in the fields of health and wellness, business, arts, sports, science, community development, and spirituality on December 3 to 6, 4 to 10 p.m. Jump pack ito. So again, we are here to promote the event and to know more about you and your group's advocacy, because this online healing community is really an interesting community to talk about, especially this time in history when we are being battered left and right by the issue. So let's bring back our guests again. Good evening and thank you so much for coming to The Big Picture. We are honored that you are here tonight and we're excited to hear from you what this online healing community is about. So maybe, sino pwedeng mag-start? Kukumustahin ko muna kayong dalawa, no? This is about 7 days since the community quarantine. How are you?
Yeah, it's been 8 months, Lloyd, since the community quarantine. But we're doing really well because we're busy with a lot of events at the online healing community. So that was I felt that that was my creative expression, and that was
Mm.
also my salvation in a way, being busy with online healing community. So I'm doing really well.
Oo. Si Ayi naman.
Yeah, just like Karen, also busy with various events online. So I've been helping out apart from online healing community with several other initiatives that are doing a lot of great work online, helping people um, to transform their lives and to adapt to this new normal.
Mm. I wonder what you were doing prior to the establishment of this online healing community. The first few days and few weeks of the lockdown, what were you doing and what were your thoughts?
I'm actually an occupational therapist, so I teach children with disability, but also I'm part of an NGO. We help promote the arts for children with disability. So we also have partner communities. I'm really in the NGO field. We're working with children with cancer, with Child House Manila and Child House Quezon City, and at Special Achievers, which is the NGO I'm part of. We work with children and youth with disability.
Oo, at because of that particular work, ano nangyari nung nag-lockdown? I mean, saan ka naipit, at paano mo tinuloy ito? Kasi siyempre, kanya-kanya tayong bahay.
Right. Actually, I only stopped Sunday during the lockdown. The reason why online healing community happened is because we've been going to children with cancer. We've been bringing healers to children with cancer. Somebody called me and asked, "Can you bring healers to Child House Manila now, which is a temporary shelter for children with cancer?" And then I said, I think that was really March 15, on the day of the lockdown. Somebody called me. And I told her, you know what? I don't think that only children with cancer need healing at this point. I think everybody needs healing. So since then, March 15, we started organizing an event for to help people spread calm. So in just from March 15, March 24, so for 1 week we've just been busy organizing healers and teachers to do a 1 day marathon. And it's supposed to be a 1 day thing, like from 6 a.m. in the morning until 12 midnight. People are providing sound healing, yoga, workshops on self-development, and then healing.
Mm.
But
Mm.
then, what we saw was everybody needed it. So from dapat one-time event lang, it became a weekly thing. And it evolved and evolved until now we have a festival.
Yeah,
So
wow.
really
I mean, amazing
transformed.
transformation for the last 8 months. Ayi, what were your thoughts during the lockdown? What were you doing prior, by the way, to the online healing community?
I'm currently based in Tagaytay City, but prior to this, I was in Davao City for 22 years, and I also worked for 14 years in doing community development work and humanitarian work. So wherever there's calamities or conflict areas, that's where we do our work. And also in interfaith dialogues and similar initiatives. So, but then around 3 years ago, I transferred here to Tagaytay, and our family also ran a restaurant business here in Tagaytay. But fortunately, we closed that down last year, right before all this happened. So at the moment, I'm free to do the things that I really love doing, which is doing community work and also doing pranic healing because I'm also an energy healer, and that's what I've been doing, focusing on since I moved to Tagaytay.
Hmm. Amazing, ano? Parang you gave up 20 plus years of your life somewhere and then when you transferred here and you try to start a new life then and then mayroong ganito klase ng pandemic. Amazing, amazing. All right, so when you started this and you're telling us na parang akala natin isang event lang to. You ever thought that this will drag on to becoming a huge festival?
Not really. what happened is we evolved lang because there's so many healers in the community, and a lot of them I just knew during the pandemic. Like we would just people would really reach out to the page and tell us now I want to do free wellness sessions, I want to do this. And so we're just responding to the call of people. Like we started with a one day event and then they said, how about we have conversations online to help people stay calm? And so we started interviews online, and then they said, how about we meditate collectively every Sunday? And so we just keep on saying yes and yes to what everybody's saying, and they're the ones volunteering naman.
Mm.
So we never thought that it will become this big.
Mm.
We're just responding.
Yeah, but how familiar were you at the time with the technology that we are using right now? We're getting used to this, but that time, how familiar were you using this kind of platform, or you still had to adjust in order for you to achieve yung mga sabay-sabay tayong mag-yoga or magkaroon ng wellness training or exercises or healing activities dito sa online?
I'm not familiar with technology at all. I just registered online because we had to do the event. But thankfully, my friend Christina Estampador, the one who started the one day marathon with me, an online healing community with me, was very good with technology. So she's the one who helped us. But it was really difficult at the start. We would have to stop lives. We don't know how to stream. We just really feel that it's something that people need to do. But I don't know anything until now. I don't know anything until with technology. But
As
somebody's
long
telling us that.
as long as someone knows and you are on stream, you'll be fine. You don't have to touch anything. Basta nandun ka sa camera. What about you, Ayi? This experience, man, when you got involved in here, what was really the intention? I know you have been doing a lot of this na energy thing, probably many years. But when you became part of this, what was in your mind really?
I just saw a post by online healing community that they were holding the healing marathons. So I was interested to volunteer. So I messaged them and I found out that it was Karen. And actually, Karen is a family friend who I haven't seen for a long time. So I was so surprised and happy to know that she's the one behind it. So since I started joining back in March, I've been one of the regular volunteers until now. And of course, as a pranic healer, as an energy healer, uh, our we really are very particular about finding different ways and different platforms to really serve, especially with our with the skills and the knowledge that we have. We didn't study that just for our own selves, just to transform our own selves with our own lives, but to also help out others. So through online healing community, even if because we have a physical healing center, the nearest center um, here in Tagaytay is way back or all the way in Santa Rosa. So since the lockdown started, I haven't been able to go there. And through the online healing community, I'm still able to like
Mm.
help out various clients.
Mhm. Pero prior to the quarantine, nagpupunta ka doon sa
Oh,
venue na yun,
so
doing.
before nag-lockdown, I always go to Santa Rosa every week. And actually, I even rented out a dormitory so that I can stay in Santa Rosa. Kasi we had a lot of activities, physical activities in the physical healing center. But yeah, since the lockdown started, everything transferred online. So during the lockdown also, I was able to finally launch my own healing platform, which is called Andrea Listens. And before that, I've been thinking of doing it, but because I'm not really a techie person too. Um, During the lockdown, it really forced me out of my comfort zone. I really had to learn because I really wanted to reach out to more people.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
besides nothing else to do, so we have to push ourselves to the limit. But I'm curious about energy healer. Who is it, and what does it take to become one? Ano talaga yung ginagawa niya so that our stream viewers can understand? Pag sinabong energy healer or energy healing, ano ba itong nangyayari? Especially how you're going to do that na remote tayo. Dito ako sa lugar ko and then nandyan ka sa lugar mo. So how does it normally work?
So there are various types of energy healing modality. So the healing modality I practice is called pranic healing. It comes from the root word prana, which is basically energy, the Sanskrit term for energy. So it's also known in various traditions. So in Chinese, it's chi. In Japanese, it's ki. In Tagalog, it's likas lakas. And in Hebrew, it's ruwa, or the breath of life. So pranic healing started in the Philippines, actually. And then the basic principle behind it is that all types of ailments, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, even spiritual, it all starts from the energy body. So we all know that we're not just a physical body, we're body and spirit. But not everyone is familiar with how the energy body or the spirit works. So in
Yeah,
our
I should
modality,
I
we
should
really
agree because
learn that.
I think it was never taught in school, or maybe I was absent. I don't know.
Yes.
But sinabi lang sa atin yung parts anatomy and things like that. But the combination of body plus spirit and the way it works and how you're going to harness one way or the other, yun yung talagang hindi na ituro. So what you're saying as
Also
is
may sariling anatomy ang energy body, and the way we heal the various ailments through the energy body is focusing on the different energy centers that's in charge of physical and psychological functions.
wala akong
So that's
nabiling
it.
wala akong nabiling chart na merong anatomy yung energy. Ikaw pa rin, meron ka bang idea about this energy
So
healing?
yung distance healing, ay sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I've actually been a meditator for 11 years, so I have an idea even before starting online healing community. But it's really when I work with healers like Ayu, that's when I learned na it's really mind, body, spirit connection. It's not just spirit. Or well,
Oh,
but most people kasi are just open to the body or can just relate to the one that they see, the body.
right.
But it's not really
Exactly.
just the body.
We are very
Mind.
visual. Yeah, and meron naman na very spiritual. So hindi na nila pinakikialaman yung body because they thought, no, I'm spiritual anyway. So maybe the body will take care of itself. So ano yung sinasabi mo? I think you're trying to say something about this kasi kailangan natin talaga maintindihan how it works. So we are body plus spirit and then we have an anatomy
You
of
also
the
asked about you asked about how does distant healing work. So just as we have the energy body, our Mother Earth also has its own energy body. And because all of us are in Mother Earth, so lahat tayo nandun sa loob ng energy body niya, our aura niya. So anyone who's within that interconnected energetic system, we can
I think
reach them with energy.
I think everyone ay except yung mga astronauts, paano sila kung nasa outer space sila? Hindi sila kasama.
Kung
Pag nasa
nakagip sila ng energy body ng Earth, pwede pa siguro.
Pwede pa siguro. But you're telling us na mayroon pa siyang sarili niya. Parehas lang ba yung energy doon sa energy ko bilang isang individual?
Magandang tanong yan. So actually, that's why the things we do in online healing community is also very important. And actually, what various communities are doing, like even religious groups who are praying at the same time every day, all those who are meditating at the same time every day, we are every little thing we do affects the energy and the aura of our city and our country and our whole Mother Earth. So just imagine during the start of the pandemic, a lot of people were feeling depressed and feeling anxious. And there would be times, if you notice, no, you out of nowhere, you would also feel very, very heavy. That's because we can affect each other through energy. So kung sino yung mga kasama mo, kung depressed din kung nasa paligid mo, natural, kumbaga energetic contamination ang tinatawag doon. So that's why practices like meditation are very, very important, doing prayers, because it helps transmute or raise the vibrations of and transform to higher vibrations.
Karen, dyan sa household mo, ikaw ba yung naapektuhan or ikaw yung naka-apekto because you've been meditating and some sort of an energy?
But yeah, I'm actually living with another housemate who's also a meditator, but she's meditating
good for you.
For 20 years. She's also a vegetarian chef. So I think she's the one helping me out because I'm busy with online healing community because a lot of healers are really just volunteering. I mean, I'm really not doing anything. I'm coordinating everything. We have people from Thailand giving free healing to people in the Philippines. We have people from Malaysia providing healing services. And because we're in the internet, everybody's just connected. So right now, I feel that it's my housemate, Sister Nori, who's helping improve the energy in the house. But also regarding energy, I'm very sensitive to vibration because I've been meditating for 11 years. And the moment March 15 happened, I felt so heavy. So heavy because I don't know if you understand it, but I'm also an empath, which means I'm highly sensitive to vibration.
I know some stuff about Star Wars, so I can imagine it's also the midichlorian thing, before.
I'm sensitive to vibration, and the moment the lockdown happened, it just felt so heavy. Even if I meditate every single day, and because I want to be a monk, that was my life goal before. So I meditate talaga religiously. And even when I continue my practice, the heaviness wouldn't really disappear because everybody felt heavy. And so when
how do you explain that? Parang hindi siya yung light na hindi ka feeling mo lumulutang. It's more of a parang, do you hear anything? Do you imagine things?
I feel it. You feel like when your heart is heavy, I feel it in my heart. I don't imagine it. I felt my heart heavy. And usually when you're meditating, you want to fly. Diba they say yogis levitate because their minds fly. And my mind couldn't fly because the atmosphere is I couldn't meditate so well because the atmosphere is so heavy. So I was thinking, okay, let's help everybody else so I can meditate. So it's really for me. What's happening? Parang, oh my gosh, I can't bear this happiness in the environment. Let's help everybody else. So
all right. I'm going to pause for a short commercial, and then when we come back, let us understand the healing process. Let's understand the healing process kung paano ito nangyayari, especially ngayon that we are doing this remotely. But then again, nag-work pa din by principles, and really meron tayong result. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go away. The Big Picture on TNC will be right back. Please stay on our stream. Welcome back. You're still watching The Big Picture on the new channel. Before we continue with our discussion with our guest tonight, I would like to invite you to watch our other inspirational shows on TNC. The Big Picture shares inspiring stories of personalities Mondays through Fridays at 7 p.m. HR Hotline Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 12 p.m. The Family Business Saturdays at 4 p.m. The Fort Project 6 p.m. Dubai and 10 p.m. Philippine time. Usapang Beauty Saturday 6 p.m. COVID Story Saturdays at 10 a.m. Market Leader Thursdays and Tuesdays 5:30 p.m. U-Turn Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. Yung Buyer Mondays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. The Puppet Stories 5:30 p.m. on Mondays. TNC Marketplace Thursdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. So meron po yan mamayang gabi. YOLO kasunod po ngayon ng The Big Picture. Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Man and More Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. Couple Goals Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. The Talk 12 p.m. Mondays. After Shift Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Win Within Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Danny Art Show. Fridays at 5:30 p.m. Foreign Affairs 10:30 a.m. Tuesdays. Healthline Fridays at 4 p.m. While Home Tuesdays and Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Women at Work Saturdays at 9 a.m. Awesome Day Mondays at 2:30 p.m. Cybernext Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Tech You Fridays at 2:30 p.m. and Town Hall and One Day Alternates every Saturday, first and fourth, and second and third at 7 p.m. Also on December 1, Pink 2020 or the Positive Impact on Nation Change will happen from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Of course, this event is presented to you by JCI Makati in cooperation with National Youth Commission and the new channel. Building a Stronger You, Building a Stronger Youth for the Future. Speakers are myself, Pocholo Gonzalez in Barcelona, Bry Candayo, and the event will be moderated by Danny Serrano and Joey Garcia. Again, this is for free. The event's for free, and if you want to register, go to JCI FBI na pati. JCI Makati FB page and mag-register po kayo doon dahil libre lang din yan, and the event will be streamed live on the new channel again on December 1st. It's a Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. In the meantime, I would like to calling back to the studio our guest for tonight. Okay, si Ai and then si Karen. Okay, help us understand the healing process. Kung nandun ako sa isang situation where probably I'm depressed and I'm emotionally hurt, for example, ano yung healing process? Ano yung unang ina-identify? Ano yung sumusunod na mga ginagawa after na-identify mo na may sugat ka or sugatan ka?
Sige. Usually for depression, so there's in our school there's what we call the pranic psychotherapy. So pranic psychotherapy is a technique that helps heal addictions, depression, anxiety, suicidal tendencies, and even trauma. So things like that. So usually when a client comes to us for healing, of course we interview them for a bit to learn their background and what's bothering them, because usually we want to identify the root cause of what they're feeling or what they're going through. So for depression, for example, if it's just and because of an event, caused by an event, for example, losing one's job. So usually that it just needs 1 or 2 sessions, especially if the person is very receptive. So we have specific protocols to work on specific energy centers na connected with like emotions and their thoughts. So we remove all those negative energies within their energy body and the energy centers so that they would feel better, the energy would flow better, and then usually they would feel a lot better and like some limiting beliefs or old patterns would also be removed along with that, disintegrated. So if the person is very open and receptive, sometimes it just takes one healing session and they can
Sige.
immediately bounce back.
This is the challenge when you talk about energy. You can just imagine kung ano nangyayari. Ano. But identified or hindi, paano yung normally nagiging procedure if this is not proprietary, ano exactly yung ginagawa ko? Do I meditate, like, Karen, yun ba yung ginagawa, or do you have sessions like mayroon kayong music na piniplay? Dun muna tayo sa very concrete, yung nawalan ng trabaho because of the pandemic. Ilagay natin yung ganong dun tayo sa ganong example.
It's different. We've worked with so many energy healers, and all of them have different techniques. Like, one of the technique that we can share is change perspective. Nagkaroon ng pandemic, nawala ng trabaho. Look at, like you said, look at the bigger picture, like the show. So what else can I do if I can't go to a physical place? And some people, what we notice, if they change perspective, bigger things actually happen for them. And
So, paano siya nangyayari during the session? Like 7 to 8, magkikwentuhan ba tayo? In order for you to change my perspective, do you have visual presentation?
It depends on what you need. I actually went to most of the healers because I'm not a healer myself, right? I'm a meditator. And I've gone through all of the healers because I had a period of anxiety during the pandemic. And it depends. If you go to Father Loreto, who's also part of the Kaya Natin To festival, he will just ask you to dance. Dance for an hour. I-release mo lang yan, because when you move you release the stress. So that's what he does. If you go to Ayyi, who's a pranic healer, she has a magic wand. I call it a magic wand anyway. And she has a crystal. And she clears your energy blocks. So that's what pranic healing does. If you go to Reiki, we're working with Marky, who's a Reiki master. He also uses his hands to heal you. But what he does is he connects to cosmic energy. Like I says, there's energy, Earth has an energy, and the divine has an energy. So Marky connects to the energy of the Earth and uses that to clear you. So it depends. One of my favorite is interactive hypnotherapy. She goes to your subconscious and she helps you go back to a past, and then sometimes because the limiting beliefs come from the past, and clears that for you. And then when that, for example, and when it clears up, then it's easier for you to work now. Like when I went to her, I went back to a part in my past when I was doing my homework, and my mother gave me a punishment because I couldn't recite from 1 to 100. And what I saw was I carried it through. That's why I felt I'm not good enough because of that.
Because of that 1 to 100 thing. Oh my goodness, yes.
I mean, I'm like in my 40s at the moment, and that happened when I was 6. But the voice, the message that it says is you're not good enough. You can't recite 1 to 100. You're not good enough. And so before this we started Kaya Natin To August, but I was struggling with my not good enough. And so we couldn't launch it. August, September, October, we've been working on it. We couldn't launch. But it's when I worked on my limiting belief. Na, you know what? I nurtured my inner child. I went back to that part when I told myself I'm not good enough. And then I cleared that belief. I clear that I'm good enough, I'm good enough. And it's only then when I clear that limiting belief that we were able, Ayyi and I, were able to launch Kaya Natin To. Because you have, like you said, everything is energy. It's really who's holding the festival. And at the moment, it's Ayyi and me who's holding the festival. If I don't believe in myself, it will not move. So it's when I shifted. And sometimes it's really one session. But for myself,
definitely. It's now a huge thing that's coming right up next month, not December 3 to 6. I'm going to pause around. Huh?
It's next Thursday na.
Thursday na ba yan?
Yeah, it's going to be next Thursday.
Yeah, okay. Next Thursday na, malapit na. Oo nga, no? Next Thursday na, next week, December 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oo. Sige. Magko-commercial muna ako,
I
Ai,
want
bago mag... Ha?
Sorry. We also have sound healing and voice healing teachers. So they also help you release all these blocks through sound, just listening and being enveloped with the healing bowls and the sound and higher frequency sounds, and then voice. There's also voice coaches who can help you heal through finding your voice. So it's very interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Iba't iba. No? Paano ba yun? Mag-commercial lang ako ng isa. Pero before that, I'm going to ask you, paano ba yun? Meron bang, ipo-profile ba ako or depende kung sino mapupuntahan ko? Kasi mamaya kung papagsayawin ako ni Father, tapos hindi ko naman express yung sarili ko pagsasayaw, dapat ba doon ako sa voice? Sagutin nyo na lang yun pagkatapos ng commercial natin. Tingnan natin kung ipo-profile ba ako maghanap. TBP, the big picture on TSC will return. Please stay on our stream. Welcome back. You're still watching The Big Picture on the new channel. Okay, let's bring back our guests for tonight, Ayyi Gardiola and Karen Ann Navarro. Karen na pati, Karen. Oo. Welcome to the show. Okay, ang question ko is, pipili ba ako ng healer ko or depende sa alam kong pamimilian dyan at pipili ako dito ako? Yan. There's a question.
Yeah. What we do kasi is we allow people to explore. And usually when they go to us, we have every Tuesday we interview the healers. So they have an understanding what the healers can do. Every Thursday we have workshops and classes. So they can actually experience the healing, or sometimes it's not really just healing, it's a meditation session or a self-development course. And then every Sunday we have collective meditation when the healers, each of us in the community lead the meditation. So we expose them to different healers, and so they have an understanding who they want to, what kind of healing they want.
Okay,
but also we have discovery calls, like our healers initially, because everything is for free, but eventually, because it has to be sustainable, we connect them to the healers. They have a discovery call for free, and if they want to continue the healing, that's the only time that they give energy exchange. We call it energy exchange because like the rate in Thailand is so different from the rate in the Philippines, but the one from Thailand will give you a Philippine rate. That's how generous people are.
Wow, amazing. Okay, sige. So let's promote the event. The event will happen. Let's show them the poster direct. Tingnan natin. Invite them to watch your Kaya Natin To. I mean, not your, our pala, kasi nandiyan yung TNC logo. Our pala. Event pala natin to.
Yes, thank you for being our media partner. Kaya Natin To. It's a 4-day mind body festival. Now we're featuring 32 speakers. Grace Nono just said yes yesterday. So at different fields, health and wellness, business, arts, sports, science, community development, and spirituality. And all of these healers really just came together to help everybody stay calm and heal. So we're ready for the next year and make sense of what happened this year.
Okay, nandiyan pala si Father Jerry ba yan? Si Father Jerry?
Yes, that's Father Jerry Orbos will be the keynote speaker when we open
Okay.
December 3.
Very nice. And jump pack na jump pack ito, no? Jump pack na jump pack. So again, where do they go if they want to join our event?
Yes, it's our event. Thank you, TNC, for being our media partner. Ai, you wanna tell them where they can join?
Unmute.
She's on mute.
Uh,
You may visit
Kala ko kung
www.online.
ano ng meditation ang ginagawa ni Ai. Nag-meditate na siya. Naka-mute pala. Sige. Ai, where do they go?
Yeah. So you may visit www.onlinehealingcommunity.com or our Facebook page with the same name and Instagram page. Yes, so you will find the complete program on the website, and on Facebook you will find the individual posters of each session with the details and the bio of each speaker, so that you can choose which one you're interested in, or we invite you to experience the entire 4 days, because it's gonna be a journey. So each day is really designed to address a specific need. So yeah.
All right.
Hope to see.
Yep. Of course, they will see you there. Thank you so much, Karen and Ai, for your time. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Lloyd. Thank you so much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's Ayyi Gardiola and Karen and Navarro from the online healing community. Make sure that you tune in and follow their Facebook pages and go to the website to check out the event that's going to happen from December 3 to 6. All right, this is all the time that we have. Thank you so much, Puzzle Box BPO Inc. Maraming salamat din sa Unisol, sa Mr. Rice Aliaga Rice Supply. Maraming salamat sa Wildlife. Maraming salamat PAP, SPLT, and Step Leadership Consultancy. This is your host, Lloyd Luna of The Big Picture on TNC. Stay tuned because YOLO on TNC is next. Bye-bye.